Animal behavior. Learning. Learning is widespread across the animal kingdom, and there are many types of learning. We generally define learning as acquiring new information, skills, or preferences, or modifying existing ones. We expect learning to evolve when individuals can use their experiences to shape their behavior, usually so that they are better adapted to the environment. Behavior that is performed without any apparent learning is often referred to as innate or instinctive. This is more common when the behavior is effective on its first performance, like a quick response to a predator. Clearly, all learning has a genetic and an environmental basis, so both nature and nurture are involved. Yet, due to the complex interaction between genes and the environment, it is usually not so easy to define the specific contribution of the genetics to the learned behavior. Even very simple, primarily innate responses often can be altered through simple forms of learning. At the same time, complex behavior that clearly involves learning, like precision tool use and complex social behavior or song learning in birds, also have a genetic basis. The simplest form of learning is habituation, where a non-relevant stimulus initially provokes a strong response but later on hardly does so anymore, because the animal learned that the stimulus actually is not relevant. Other forms of learning are associative learning, where two previously unconnected events become linked. For example, one can learn a link between the appearance of food and whether or not that food is tasty, or the link between the behavior and its consequences, so what happens when a certain action is performed, such as a specific way of opening a nut. Individuals can learn something through their own experience, like by trial and error, which is called individual learning, or by observing others, like a young learning how to hunt or how to gather food from its parents, which is called social learning. Whether or not an individual learns something is also often dependent on factors like age, social status, sex, or personality. For instance, a very strong individual that will always win a fight over food will probably not learn how to cleverly steal food from someone else. Learning is obviously a very useful tool because it can help to adjust one's behavior to a changing environment or to make one successfully explore new environments. But learning can also have costs, as it takes time and can result in errors. So we expect that animals have evolved and use learning skills where they have a benefit for survival and reproduction. Research on learning is an exciting field in animals as well as in humans, allowing us to understand how individuals solve problems within their daily lives and why they have evolved these capacities.